Hey everyone, welcome to State of the Stake for December 12th, 2020. I am Superphiz. I create this video just about every day I'm in the mood, and I hope you'll subscribe and join me as we develop the Ethereum staking community together. We had mainnet launch about 12 or 13 days ago, and things are going really well with mainnet. And yesterday, the Ethereum 2 implementation coordinator, Danny Ryan, submitted a pull request to the ETH2 spec repository, which enabled Ethereum 1 withdrawal addresses from staking nodes. And at first, this may not seem like a big deal. There's not even maybe one line of code to change in the spec. But what this means is that when you deposit a staking node, you send 32 Ether, you can specify where those funds should go when the withdrawal is initiated in about 2 years from now. And that's really important because it means that you can actually specify a smart contract. If that smart contract is managed by a staking pool, you can know, if the contract is written well, where those funds will go upon exit. Prior to this, and with other staking pools, when you send them 32 Ether to stake, regardless of how they're doing it, if they hold your keys, if they hold your Ether, they can do anything they want with it. And as much as I hate to say it, odds are good that a lot of them will disappear. And you're going to look at me and you're going to say, Fizz, no, man. It's 2020. There are courts and there are legal systems and, accidents happen, but we're going to get our money back. That's just not the truth. That's not the way that things work in crypto. The way that things work in crypto is you send your funds in good faith to a great looking company, and 6 months later they mysteriously get hacked. The funds are safe, everything is fine. 3 months after that you discover, they weren't really telling the truth, the funds aren't safe, and the founders have disappeared. And it turns out that the people you thought they were weren't really the people that you thought they were, and you're never going to get your money back. So if you haven't seen that play out before, let me tell you that it is a very, very real occurrence in the cryptocurrency world. We are still the Wild West. Regardless of what you think about regulation, it is your responsibility to make sure that you are being as careful with your funds as possible. This gets to why I'm excited about this withdrawal method. So Rocket Pool is the pool that is the front runner with planning to use this change to enable mostly trustless staking. It is trustless staking, but they do have key holders who are signing some keys that give them some control over the funds, even though the funds are directed to a smart contract. So by far and away, Rocket Pool is the most trustless and decentralized option. It will be when it launches, hopefully in early in 2021. If you've heard me talk about my red, green, and yellow, or my green, yellow, and red, green is solo staking. Please, by all means, solo stake. Yellow is this cautionary band of staking pools. And red are exchange-based stake, where you simply give them your money and forget it. Don't do that. Staking pools are cautionary. And on the rank of those staking pools, still in cautionary, I would say Rocket Pool for me is at the top. That doesn't mean it's safe. I'm not vouching for it. I like what they're doing. I like the work that Rocket Pool has put into this product. But it's so important that you remain cautious about your funds. In a worst case scenario, what might happen is Rocket Pool launches to mainnet, it collects a lot of funds, someone launches a previously undisclosed vulnerability on a contract and drains funds. Now, it's a little unlikely because, to be honest, those ETH2 coins are locked up and that gives a lot of time to mitigate. But I want to tell you that worst case scenario of when a new product comes out, you need to give it a lot of time, weeks, months, to see how it's going to unfold in the network, to make sure the incentives are aligned and that someone isn't going to exploit it quickly. But I would say after you've watched for a while and after you're comfortable, it is a great time to jump in and consider Rocket Pool. Now, when it launches, it's likely that the return rate for early stakers will be very high. I need you to remember, just like with solo staking, those returns come with a lot of risk. And regardless of how high those returns seem, I would encourage you to just be patient and let things unfold for a bit. Anyway, that's enough about Rocket Pool. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to happening. We're going to actually talk with Dave Rugendijk from Rocket Pool as ETH staker on Monday, December 14th, and we're going to ask him a lot of these questions about how this trusted DAO works and what's going to happen in the event of an emergency shutdown. And I know he's going to give us great answers. Regardless of his answers, I still need you to be cautious with your funds. As we're getting this step behind us, the next thing we want to look forward to in terms of staking is Secret Shared Validators, SSV. It's allowable by BLS signatures that they can be combined, and without trying to go into too much technical detail and getting it wrong, the simple part of it is that unknown parties can combine staking keys and stake together trustlessly. That really will enable completely genuine trustless staking pools where you don't know the other party and they don't know you, but your BLS keys are combined with a multi-signature, so 2 of 3 people signing, you can initiate movement and deposits or withdrawals. That will be the next thing that is happening. Right now, if you want to learn more about that, Aditya S. Sankar has a talk from ETH Global where he talks about Secret Shared Validators. And there's also Mara Schmidt's article that I think it's from CoinMonks. I'll post those below. They're really worth your time because as our ecosystem evolves, we need to continue to evolve with it and become aware of what is available. I'm excited for ETHStaker as a community advocate. I'm excited that we are growing together, that we're supporting each other, that we are improving the decentralization of the beacon chain, which is good for everyone in the long term. So yeah, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.